Hello, my name is Sky, and I am the mother of a murdered child. And I went ahead and started this today thanks to my cousin. Oh, I'm sorry about that, y'all. Thanks to my cousin. She had me go ahead and we talked about this yesterday, so I really appreciate you, Tiff. And I am Tiff Love, or I am Tiff Loves with an S, I believe it is her Facebook and everything. I think she TikTok, she everything. But the reason why I wanted to come on here today is to talk about some things, particularly about what my cry is. I am a mother, and this is my cry. I am really sick and tired of the lack of empathy and compassion amongst our people. That doesn't have anything to do with me. That's not my people mentality. It's the reason why the village is torn asunder. It's the reason why. There is a lack of community amongst our people and a lack of accountability. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna always be accountable for myself before I go pointing fingers at anyone else, because when I do that, as you can see, I got 3 pointing back at me. So let me check myself before I go talking about what somebody else is doing or isn't doing. And one of the reasons why I really wanted to do this is because I'm trying to find a way to heal, fam. You are not supposed to bury your children. Your children are supposed to bury you. That is the order of life, not this. And as I've been grieving and just trying to find a way, I find myself thinking back in the day. Like, I remember a time when if I was into some mess down the street or somewhere, somebody's parent would blast me out and then call my people and let them know, oh yeah, I'm sending them back home. And you could hear your mother's voice. That was back in the day when you had to be in front of the house or on the porch when the street lights came on. Okay? There was a level of respect that just doesn't exist anymore, it seems to me. And as a mother, as a parent, I've never been one of those type of people who saw someone going through something and thought to myself, that's not my people, that don't have anything to do with me. I'm the type of person who, if I was passing an accident on the street or highway, I'd say some prayer. Like, oh, please let all who are involved be safe. I'm the type of person where when I see someone that are asking for a handout, that would make me cry. I would just break down crying when I was first on my spiritual journey. That would just have me, I would just look at the people and just be like, my people. And so I think that the big problem here is a lack of self-respect, because that and accountability, because we find ourselves always wanting to blame somebody else for the situation and want to just talk about this. I'm tired of talking about the situation. I want to do something about it. And I wanted to do something about it before I became the mother of a murdered child, because I saw the disparities in our community coming up. I feel like, how can we go expecting anybody else to care if we don't care? I've talked to so many mothers of murdered children before my child was murdered. And there is a consensus amongst those who were in that unfortunate group. I'm not going to call it a club. I'm going to call it a group. Okay? Because it's not somewhere anyone wants to be. That there is, they noticed even after their children were murdered, our children were murdered, that there was this lack of I don't want to call it movement. I want to call it urgency. Because if it were your family member, your child, your best friend, your brother, there's no way you would be sitting on the sidelines talking about, I don't want nobody to snitch because, and I'm not even going to get in this. I don't even like that term. I don't like that term. I never liked it. Because I always felt like if anything happened to me, please somebody go tell somebody. If you saw, please go tell somebody, I'm going to do the same, because at the end of the day, you are your brother's keeper. You are your sister's keeper. You are. And when you look the other way, you were complacent. Just as bad as the person who's doing them wrong. And when I look at everything as a mother, my cry is bring back the compassion, bring back the empathy, bring back the man, that could be me feeling, where we don't leave each other out here destitute, where we don't walk around unempathetic, where we don't have respect for ourselves or one another. Where's the love? I'm always complimenting sisters. I find something to tell a sister. Look, sister, them shoes back. Sister, where you get that purse? Sis, I see you out here. You know you gonna make it. Even my brothers. Because as a community, this is what's missing. We need to love on one another. Especially those you don't know. Because you don't know what nobody going through. And as a mother, my cry is to look within yourself and find that empathy. Find that compassion. I know it's there. I know it's there. We've all lost. And I know you're just as sick and tired of the mess as me. So, I'm going to leave it here. I thank you for tuning in. Again, my name is Sky. I wish you love, peace, protection, wholeness, and vibrational balance. And until next time, mwah. Peace.